A pioneer of American politics, Dianne Feinstein blazed a path for all women, leading them into the halls of Washington, D.C.
Being a woman in our society, even today, is difficult.
Born in 1933 and raised in San Francisco, Feinstein says her love for politics began when she was just 16. At a time when a woman's role was in the home, the Stanford grad took her first job in public office in 1959 when she was appointed to the California Women's Board of Parole. 10 years later, Feinstein ran for office for the first time, winning a seat on the San Francisco Board of Supervisors. She would go on to become the first woman to serve as board president. She would run for mayor twice, losing both times. Years later, she says those losses helped define her as a politician.
Run, but prepare yourself. You don't drop out. You take defeat after defeat after defeat, but you keep going.
In 1978, her life was marked by tragedy. Her second husband died of colon cancer. Then in November of that year, the unthinkable happened. A disgruntled board member assassinated San Francisco Mayor George Moscone, and fellow board member Harvey Milk just steps away from Feinstein's office.
Both Mayor Moscone and Supervisor Harvey Milk have been shot and killed.
Out of the tragedy, Feinstein was appointed acting mayor, the first woman to serve in that office. She was elected twice more, holding the post until 1988. Then a failed gubernatorial bid led her to the role that would define her. In 1992, Feinstein ran for the U.S. Senate in a special election and defeated Republican John Seymour. She won, becoming the first woman to represent California in the upper house.
This is the greatest honor in my life, to represent my city and my state in the Senate of the United States.
Her personal experience with gun violence helped shape what became a signature issue. Despite being in her first term, Feinstein spearheaded the most significant piece of gun control legislation of the past 30 years, the 1994 federal assault weapons ban. Feinstein would go on to become a cornerstone of the Senate, winning re-election 5 times. Along the way, she became the first woman to sit on the Senate Judiciary Committee and the first woman to chair the Senate Intelligence Committee.